Well, and proudly announce our commencement for 2025. Um, this was a lot of work by a lot of people and a lot of support by a lot of people. So first off, I need to give a big shout out to Yuna, who's our fellowship director, uh, and Miriam. I don't know how you organize us as you did again today. I mean, this is a lot of work these folks are putting in. Um, Emmy and Tom and V are our board, and all of us are working together on this. And I want to thank all of you um, for a few years of hard work on a weekly basis to pull this off. There are a bunch of people behind the scenes, some of whom may have joined us here. And there's Francois, who pretends like he's one of the fellows, but he's not. He's one of the leaders of this process. I believe we have some invitations out to some of the academics in South Africa and to some members of the Ghana College of Family Medicine, where this lives in Ghana. And I'm seeing Adam, who is an example of our he's eating breakfast. Good idea, Adam. Of our 100, I don't know, dozens and dozens of faculty members who volunteered to make this happen, right? Um, Francesca will introduce you later. She's the vice president of the ISPRM and standing in for the president of the ISPRM, who got sick today and can't make it. But thank you so much for jumping in, my friend. She's got a lot to say for about how we've put together ourselves with the International Society. Um, just a couple minutes to remind us all at this really difficult time in international health of what's going on. What's going on is this guy. You see that guy? Yeah, wait, he disappears. That's kind of cool, right? That guy is Howard Rusk. Okay. Now, when we think about the US government abandoning a lot of things in other countries, back after World War II, we did the opposite because of Howard Rusk, not just in rehabilitation, but in terms of the strategies to rebuild Europe and Japan. Howard Rusk was the father of our specialty. He was an Army medical doctor who tried to, or an Air Force medical doctor who tried to get pilots back onto the into the airplane so they could fight, and became friend of the president. And he and the president did the major conferences in dividing Europe. He went supposedly as his doctor, but by all accounts, he was his major advisor. And because of Howard, uh, the United States government helped to rebuild Europe and Japan instead of letting them fall apart after a war. And that obviously helped for quite some time. But then Howard, who had influence all over the United States, got lots and lots of money and lots of friends. And in the United States, he funded and built the very first training programs in our country, which were kind of like what you're doing. A couple of years of training for doctors who already have a commitment into the specialty. I mean, disability has been around for a million years, right? People wanting to care about people with disability have been around for a million years. Doctors that are specialized in it trained on their own, trained on their own. So Howard Rusk messed up. Howard Rusk messed up. Howard Rusk at one point had rehab in more than 100 countries through his World Rehab Fund. But you've never heard of the World Rehab Fund. And the reason why Howard Rusk messed up is because he depended on us to help you. That's not what we're going to do, my friends. That's not what we're going to do. We are going to be us, meaning everybody on this camera, helping us. We're going to have to take a look as you graduate and you are the pioneers in your country. Okay. You're the people that 40 years from now, when they have a South African Congress or a Ghana Congress or Ethiopian Congress, they're going to haul you out with your crutches and your wheelchair, and they're going to say, "She's the one. She's the crazy lady who did it." That's who you are. Those people died in my country along with Howard Rusk. Wish Howard would stay there. When Howard was on his deathbed, he gave this to Jim. This was given to Howard in 1966 by the American Congress, recognizing him as being the old man of our field. When he was on his deathbed, he gave this to Jim Swenson, who is largely credited with building rehab in all the western part of the United States. And when Jim became a very, very old man, and a year before he died, he gave it to me. Okay. This doesn't belong with me. Okay. This belongs with an organization, right? And you all are the organization. So a whole bunch of you are going to graduate. And I'm really happy if you go out and make all the money in the world, helping all the people in the world, doing what rehab doctors do. Yet, in addition, the building of rehab outside of your town, outside of your country, and outside of your continent has to do with all of us carrying this thing around, okay? It has to do with Africans looking at Bolivia. I don't know if Jen Doble jumped in with us. She was invited. She's hoping we can help in Bolivia, right? So you're all the pioneers. You're the ones that your country will look to in 40 years and say she or he was the one who got it started. And wow, a couple of years of hard work. I want to congratulate you all. I want to welcome all of our friends and hand things over to the next stage of this discussion. Now we're confused here. Miriam, what do you know our next steps?
Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So next we have the keynote address, and it is a great honor that we can welcome Dr. Francesca Gimigliano. So as you all know, we were going to have Gerard this morning, but he lost his voice from having laryngitis. So luckily, we have Dr. Gimigliano with us. She has served with distinction as the president of the International Society of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine, ISPRM, an organization that is dedicated to advancing the practice and influence of rehab worldwide. And during her presidency, she's done a lot of innovative initiatives, including our partnership with IRF to strengthen a training program for low-income countries. So we are so lucky to have you this morning. I mean, she responded. I mean, it was late at night, so I don't know how this all happened. I must have sang, Bibi Bobbidi Boo, so that some fairies had worked it. No, it was V and Abina's great work for inviting Francesca for such a short notice. So thank you so much, and join me, everybody, for welcoming Dr. Francesca Gimigliano.
Thank you very much. I mean, I feel privileged to have the chance to be here today. So, honored graduates, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues and friends, as immediate past president of the International Society of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine, and on behalf of the Society and of the President, Gerard Francisco, it is an honor to join you today as we celebrate the remarkable achievement of the IRF Africa Fellowships graduating class. I wish we could do this in person, but luckily the technology allowed us to be connected across borders and share this moment of joy and accomplishment. As Miriam was saying, the International Society of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine serves as the global agency for physical and rehabilitation medicine. It is an NGO in official relationship with the WHO and with the United Nations. Our mission is to empower PRM physicians worldwide in their professional, scientific, and educational and humanitarian work to optimize functioning of people. In June last year, as Miriam was saying, Andy and I signed a memorandum of understanding between the International Society of Physical and Rehabilitation Medicine and the International Rehabilitation Forum, and for recognizing our shared commitment to advancing PRM especially in those regions where there is an unmet need. This partnership reflects a collective vision that aligns with the very essence of the Africa Fellowship Program that you are leading. I would like to extend my deepest appreciation to the IRF for its unwavering dedication to this initiative. The efforts invested in this program are not only shaping the careers of individual physicians, but also strengthening rehabilitation in the health systems across Africa, and I would say globally. My dream for the future is that the PRM fellowship programs would be available in every country, and that every medical school will have at least one professor in physical and rehabilitation medicine, ensuring that all medical students gain a fundamental understanding about functioning and rehabilitation. To support this vision, ISPRM has recently launched the ISPRM Academic Forum, a platform dedicated to promoting PRM academic capacity building worldwide. It is a privilege to witness your fellowship graduation today. As Andy was saying, you are the pioneers and future leaders of PRM, both nationally and internationally. The organization that I represent today stands ready to welcome you among its members, and I encourage you to take the lead in advancing PRM, not only in Africa, but across the globe. May you lead with wisdom, serve with compassion, and inspire with courage. The journey ahead is filled with promise. Go forth and transform lives. Congratulations.
Thank you. Let's extend our appreciation to Dr. Francesca Gimigliano for her inspiring message, and also welcoming all of us to the global community of PNMR. Thank you so much. All right, so now let me share the screen again. Okay. Now I'm going to give the mic to Dr. Yunisinski, our director of the program.
Hi, everybody. My name is Eunice Tinsky, and I'm, as Maria mentioned, I'm the Fellowship Director of the IRF African Fellowship. So I first want to actually give a brief overview of our fellowship program to our guests and those who aren't too familiar with it. So as Andy mentioned, our fellows are already board certified in varying specialties and now have completed additional 2 years to further the rehab in their country. So they're truly, truly pioneers in their fields. And IRF Africa Fellowship Program was established in 2018. And I remember just being a medical student back then, talking with Andy. And we had a huge vision. The vision was to equip physicians across sub-Saharan Africa with the specialized knowledge and skill to lead development of rehab medicine in their countries. And in just a few years, we've seen a remarkable growth. We had a 400% increase in fellows, with 38 participants from across the region and 82 volunteers, almost at 100 faculty members worldwide. And those numbers just keep growing over time. And as you guys know, in many African nations, there are fewer than 0.5 rehab professionals per 10,000 people. So like we mentioned, these people are pioneers, leading the way in creating sustainable and locally led rehabilitation service, which is really important to our mission. They're clinicians, educators, policymakers, and advocates, and they're shaping the future of rehab medicine in their communities. And over the past 2 years, they've completed rigorous training. They've been attending lectures, conducting research, organizing local education, and honing their clinical expertise even further. From the intensive 8-week boot camp that Andy leads to monthly deep dives into PRM topics, they've gained the skills to lead, advocate, and transform healthcare system. And of course, this program is made possible by our generous donors, dedicated partners like ISPRM, and volunteer faculty like Dr. Adam Lam. So your commitment is shaping the future of rehab medicine around the world. And most importantly, to our graduates, you're the future of this field. Your work is already making so much difference in your countries, and we really cannot wait to see the impact you'll continue to create throughout the field. We're so excited for all of you guys, and congratulations.
Thank you, Yuna. And now we'll have Dr. Abina Tanur, our Africa advisor. Please take the mic, and she will be presenting our graduating fellows.
Thank you very much, Miriam. And so we have 9 graduating fellows, and I must say that it hasn't been easy. It's never easy, but they've done so well in going through the training and graduating today. So I will mention their names and their research, the country they're coming from, and then the research project. So first we have Theresa Coetzer from South Africa, and her research project is on starting a neurological botulinum toxin clinic. And then congratulations, Theresa. And then the next one is Dr. Samantha Preez, who is also from South Africa. We do have a majority from South Africa, and her research is on early predictors of spasticity in stroke patients. Congratulations. Next graduate is Dr. Mario Greyling from South Africa, and his project title is on the Altered Awareness Management Program and how it reduces length of stay in hospital and readmissions. Congratulations. Next. And then we have Dr. Bibi Fatima Hayat, whose project is on the utilization or uptake of outpatient rehabilitation in an urban stroke unit. Congratulations. And then we have Dr. Aneesa Khan, also from South Africa, and her project is on transforming spinal cord injury care, insights from a structured follow-up program. Congratulations. And we have Dr. Kate Kontor from Ghana, whose project is on identifying existing rehabilitation services offered to oncology patients and needs assessment practices of oncologists. Congratulations. And we have Dr. André from South Africa, whose project is on overview of spasticity for the multidisciplinary team. Congratulations, André. And then we have from Ethiopia, we have Dr. Tariku Tadis Warabu, whose project title is on operationalizing Ethiopian prosthetic and orthotic service facility. Congratulations. And last but not the least, we have Dr. Francois Theron from South Africa, whose project is on optimizing rehabilitation, ward nursing, a proposed protocol for tailored patient observations. So once again, I say congratulations to all those who are graduating today. You've really put in a lot of work and you deserve a round of applause. Congratulations and all the best for what's next and the next steps here. Thank you.
Thank you, Abina, and I will have Dr. Sinsky back again for our presentation.
I feel like I landed the jackpot being able to give these awards. I get the most exciting job, really, for presenting the awards. We're recognizing individuals who have demonstrated exceptional commitment to education, leadership, research, and clinical excellence. And each of these awards actually have been voted by the fellows and faculty. So it's a true reflection of the deeper respect and appreciation held by their peers, which I feel like is the highest really award of all of them. So let's begin. So the first award is Excellence in Teaching Award. And the Excellence in Teaching Award recognizes a lecturer whose teaching has been the most impactful and inspiring, as voted by the fellows themselves. This award is a testament to the power of great teaching, even if it's virtual. The ability to make complex ideas accessible to ignite curiosity, and to leave a lasting impact on the learners. And this year's recipient is Dr. Adam Lamb, who has done just all of those. One fellow shared, his lecture helped me grasp the subject much more easily, highlighting his clarity and effectiveness as an educator. Dr. Lamb, your dedication to teaching has left a meaningful mark on all of our fellows, and we are grateful for your contribution. Congratulations. All right. Our next award is the Fellowship Impact Award. The Fellowship Impact Award is a special recognition given to a fellow who's been the most inspiring and exemplary throughout our program. And this award is not just about academic excellence. It's about leadership, resilience, and a commitment to advancing rehab medicine in their country and in the world. And this year, our fellows have chosen Dr. Samantha Preez as the recipient of this award. Her peers have spoken highly of her passion, with one fellow saying, "Sammy's passion has been evident throughout the 2 years." Another noted her generosity in learning and teaching, saying she is eager to learn and to share knowledge with her peers. Dr. Preez, your enthusiasm and dedication to rehab have not gone unnoticed. So congratulations on this well-earned recognition. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Mm.
I really appreciate it. It's a big thing for me, and thank you so much for this. Thank you.
Our next award is the Changemaker Award. And the Changemaker Award is presented to a fellow whose leadership and contribution have elevated the fellowship experience and helped advance rehabilitation efforts throughout the world. This individual embodies innovation, collaboration, and a vision for the future of PRM. And this year, we recognize Dr. Francois Theron, whose dedication and leadership has inspired those around him. Your true inspiration, Francois. And through his active engagement, he has helped shape a richer, more impactful learning environment for his peers. So, Dr. Theron, your contributions are already making a difference, and we are excited to see the change you'll continue to bring to the field of rehab. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. It's been an honor and a privilege to be part of this group. Yeah, thanks a lot. And we are excited to see what we can do in the future.
We're excited for you. Coming up next is our Best Thesis Award. Research is the foundation of progress in medicine, as we all know. And the Best Thesis Award honors a fellow whose research has made a significant contribution to our field. And this year, it is Dr. Samantha Preez again. Woo. She receives this recognition for her outstanding work titled Early Predictors of Post-Stroke Spasticity, a retrospective review to assess the predictive value of the modified Ashworth scale and Fugl-Meyer scores in an acute rehab setting. Her research provides valuable insight that will help guide rehabilitation strategies for stroke survivors in our nation. Dr. Preez, your dedication to advancing knowledge in PRM is truly commendable. So congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. It's a wonderful award. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm happy it paid off, and I really hope that this research can be used to promote rehabilitation and in South Africa, but also in Africa. So thank you so much for this award. Appreciate it.
And last but not least, the last award is Outstanding Achievement Award. The Outstanding Achievement Award is presented to the graduating fellow with the highest final exam score. This award recognizes not only academic excellence, but also deep understanding, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to rehab medicine. And this year's recipient is Dr. Aneesa Khan. Woo. Dr. Aneesa Khan has demonstrated remarkable knowledge and dedication, achieving the highest score among her peers. Dr. Khan, your hard work and determination have set a high standard, and we celebrate your exceptional achievement. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for this award. I can't believe it. It was not an easy exam. So I really appreciate this recognition. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Well, congratulations once again, everybody, and thank you so much for all the commitment you guys have in this field.
Thank you and congratulations, everybody. Next, we have a session where we will have a fellows actually talk to us about their experience and reflecting over the past 2 years. First, we have Dr. Aneesa Khan, who had received the Outstanding Achievement Award, and the floor is yours, Dr. Khan.
Okay, thank you so much for the recognition of outstanding achievement. I'm still in disbelief. That exam was not easy. I would like to thank the International Rehabilitation Forum for providing this fellowship program to upskill African doctors in the clinical care of disabling physical conditions and to help the people affected with these impairments, as well as supporting the progress in disability leadership and advocacy. Andy, Emma, Hannah, Yona, Miriam, Tom, and whoever else I'm not aware of behind the scenes, thank you so much for volunteering your time, energy, and resources to this project to help another continent's doctors help their patients. Andy's talks helped me understand that my role as a physical medicine and rehabilitation doctor was not just a clinical role, but that leadership is a key role and responsibility. Electromyography was a mountain to climb, and I am unlikely to ever be an expert, but now at least I can discern a quality electrophysiologist report from a Chancellor's, and I have experience in that already. I tried recording that rhyme of Andy's, "It's not sciatica until you poke the troke, smack the lips and turn on the faucet," or something like that. Thankfully, that was not tested in the exam. Emmy, thanks for your insight into many clinical and research issues. You were always present and your support was invaluable. Hannah, Yana, Miriam, thank you for juggling and organizing the tough administrative stuff behind the scenes, in spite of your own personal busy life and work schedules. Thank you to all the lectures, those arranged by the International Rehabilitation Forum and those arranged by our fellows on the group. They volunteered their precious time and they poured out their knowledge with the background of finely tuned experience. The multiple topics gave a concrete grounding in the field of physical medicine and rehabilitation. I would also like to thank our South African volunteers, Francois, also a fellow, and Be My Mentor. They volunteered their time and service, and we appreciate their role in connecting us all with the IRF. I am thrilled that there are currently 17 fellows on this program. When I did my first ward round with Fee at Netcare Rehabilitation Hospital in 2014, prior to becoming her locum, I was taken aback. I saw a field that I was previously unexposed to and that I still considered to be profoundly meaningful, loaded with hope and positivity in spite of devastating tragedy. And I was keen to get involved. I started independent practice at Netcare Rehabilitation Hospital in October 2015. It was a steep learning curve. I had to deal with complex cases, including quadriplegics with tracheostomies, severe acquired brain injuries, disabling pain conditions, sepsis, spasticity, bladder and bowel concerns. And I had a lot to learn. I had to engage with families and feign expertise and confidence. I had to work with a multidisciplinary team. Some therapists were so knowledgeable and experienced that I felt dwarfed in skill and leadership, and I felt like an intern under them. Taking advice or instruction from these professionals on how to manage medical concerns did not help my confidence as a doctor. Not feeling an expert in your field of practice is demotivating, but I persisted with the help of the internet and V's guidance. It has been long recognized that there was a need for a formal training program in South Africa. My older colleagues had made efforts in this regard with no success, and this did include V and Francois. And finally, we were able to get on board with the International Rehabilitation Forum's fellowship program. There is a need for strong and credible advocates in the field of physical medicine and rehabilitation in order for our work and expertise to be recognized and valued and not undermined by funders and other colleagues. Our advocacy is required for improving healthcare for people with disabilities and impairments that affect their quality of life. I joined the South African Society for Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation as I believe the society is an important step in moving physical medicine and rehabilitation into a recognized and established field of medicine. For the same reason, I enrolled in the International Rehabilitation Forum's fellowship program. During the fellowship program of 2 years, I felt a connection with other colleagues working in the same field as myself. I enjoyed engaging with my colleagues, hearing their challenges, solutions, experiences, often feeling like the rookie in the room. My quality improvement research project set me on a path of research, facing a major funder to explain the purpose of readmitting their patients. And by seeing the project through, it challenged my ability to lead a team. It certainly was a growth and development opportunity. Passing the exam gives me a sense of achievement and recognition. I feel more confident and motivated. I hope to continue to build on my learning and use my experience to advocate for ethical and just healthcare for my patient population. I hope that all of us will benefit from the program. We may not gain much in recognition from the HPCSA or funders, but we are doing this for a noble cause, to help our immediate patients and to move the field of physical medicine and rehabilitation into an established future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Khan. So you mentioned the exam was really hard, though you had an exceptional score, high score. So can you give all of the fellows your tips on how to study?
Sure. I think I focused on the lectures. I did make notes 50% of the time, and I went back into those notes and I used both textbooks, and I used a lot of internet resources. And my husband's a radiologist, so he helped me a lot with anatomy. So I don't know how I did so well. It was maybe I think we create a fluke.
Congratulations, and thank you for your amazing comments. Thank you so much. Now we have Dr. Kate Kontor representing Ghana, and she will share her experience as well. So Dr. Kontor.
Hello, everyone. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, good.
Yes, I'm at a workshop, so it's really hard. The background is not as vibrant as it should be, but that is where I think I will get some network. It's a real privilege having had the opportunity to study here with all of you. In fact, I'm going to miss the company of all of you. And I took a lot of inspiration from all of you gathered here. I want to thank the IRF for this special opportunity to advance the cause of rehab medicine in Africa. And I feel that they are doing quite a lot, and we really appreciate them. My colleagues from South Africa, since I was the only Ghanaian from Ghana, they've been very inspirational. Rehab medicine in Ghana is quite an emerging field. And so I learned a lot from your experience. And I even plan on coming over. I know some of you are really deep into the practice of rehab. And so I am hoping and wishing that one day I would visit you at your various clinics in South Africa and learn some tips from you. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Kontor, for sparing your conference time to participate in the graduation. Thank you. And next we have Dr. Theron, speaking on behalf of South African graduates. Let's see.
Hi, guys. Yes, thank you very much, Miriam, for the opportunity and the honor of getting me to speak to my fellows. But I think actually I feel slightly embarrassed because of the quality of the presentations up to already. I don't know if I can add much. It is, however, for me personally, a wonderful day because for the first time, we've managed to get across the line a dream that a lot of the senior colleagues in South Africa have had for the best part of 30 to 40 years. Rehabilitation medicine, for some or other reason, which I can't fathom, never developed into a separate field in South Africa. And we went around for many years, looking at ways to achieve this without much success until I one night had a phone call from an ex-South African. I don't know if Andy will remember, but Leon Grobler actually put us in contact, and I started talking to Andy, and he made me aware of what the IRF does and things, and it took a bit of convincing and a lot of prodding, perhaps, and a visit one day to Boston that actually managed to get us together. And I came back and spoke to V, and V said, yeah, it would be a good idea, and maybe we can get 2 or 3 people together to actually see if we can do this course. And we sort of made contact, and lo and behold, guys, here we are. We've managed to graduate a whole number of people on the course. I've been honored to go through the training as well, coming from a very significant orthopedic background. I've learned a lot for an orthopedic surgeon with a very short attention span to learn about head injuries, and anything above C1 has been quite a challenge. So that has been actually a very enriching experience for me, and I'm just want to say I'm truly humbled and very excited by what lies ahead with the quality of people we have on this call, and the quality of people that are completing the course and partaking, and hopefully keeping the momentum going in South Africa. There's a lot of work, there's a lot of challenges that remain, but I'm very excited about what the future holds. So to the IRF, I think if we look at your mission, you should be justly proud, and we will continue to develop our partnership and see how we can drive this through South Africa in our borders, but also through the rest of Africa in the coming years. So watch the space. I hope we will achieve great things together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Theron. Sounds like a lot of new things are cooking up in South Africa, and we look forward to hearing new developments and new news from you guys. And as you all can see from the list of graduates this year, we have a lot of big cohorts from South Africa, the biggest one this year, because you guys were the pioneers. You guys are the first graduates from South Africa. So congratulations, everybody, for achieving this. Congratulations. So now we have Dr. Tariku Tadis from Ethiopia. Is Dr. Tariku here? He sent me an email early this morning that he was called to a government meeting, a surprise meeting, and he said he would join late. Is Dr. Tariku here? No? Okay. So this is like an example of what your roles are, right? You weren't just students learning PNMR for 2 years. You were working at clinic. You were doing all this administrative work. You are doing all this other work on, in addition to this learning of 2 years, joining 3 hours every week, no matter what. And what a journey that you guys had. And we can't hear Dr. Tariku's reflection today, but he said that he might be able to send us a later his recording or transcript, so I can share that with you guys later. So I believe we are almost at the end. What a fantastic celebration we're having. So thank you guys so much. And as we
before we conclude, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone whose dedication and hard work makes all of this possible. Like behind every successful program, every smoothly run event, every single lecture, and every milestone we celebrate, there's an incredible amount of effort happening behind the scene. And our executive director, Miriam Chun, is truly the backbone of this fellowship. She coordinates logistics, ensuring our fellows and faculty have the support they need. When I have a down day, she's the one who says, you can do this. So she is truly the driving force that keeps everything running seamlessly in IRF. So even this graduation ceremony and like so much more, she is truly, Miriam, your tireless dedication, attention to detail, including these IRF backgrounds today, and unwavering commitment to our mission. We are so grateful for all you do. So thank you so much, Miriam.
Thank you, Yuna. That wasn't on the agenda.
Thank you, Miriam. My goodness. Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
What work.
It looks like Abina has her hand up. Hey, Abina, you can speak up.
Thank you very much, Miriam. So we have Dr. Emmanuel Ati from who is head of the Family Medicine Directorate at the Konfanochi Teaching Hospital in Ghana. He's joined us, so just wanted to introduce him as well. Thank you, Dr. Ati, for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to all the graduates.
Thank you. And we really appreciate your support for our fellows who can really go through this for 2 years. This is not an easy journey, so thank you for your support.
All right, welcome.
All right, so as we wrap things up, again, I want to say a huge, massive thank you. And really, many of you here joined today are a true witness of how IRF and how this program have grown and developed each year. I mean, the first time I was here, there were only 2 or 3 people every week, and we didn't stop. We kept going, and actually before that, before I joined, it was Abina alone, I believe, who joined this program. So really, it is truly an honor to be part of this energetic, keep growing and evolving and supportive communities. And really, without you all, we would not be moving anywhere. So thank you all so much. Especially, I really want to take a moment to give a big round of applause to our remarkable volunteer faculty who are not here, who are not everybody's here today, but I still want to take a moment to really say big thank you. Year after year, regardless of the early mornings or the late nights, or whether there are only like 1 or 2 fellows, showing up in the screen, or 20 or 25 fellows as we are now, you have been returning and pouring your passion out to teach our fellows. Certainly, they don't do it for a paycheck because we're not paying them. But I really believe that they come back to us and they teach our fellows because they really have a true love for this field of PNMR. So thank you so much. You guys really are the superheroes. So you're not just the teachers, you're the foundation of the success of this program and in shaping all of the leaders that are graduating today. So let's give them another big round of applause. Let's take a moment. Thank you. And also, I'm going to be sharing some of the news that are happening. First, I'm really, really excited and thrilled to share that Dr. V. Wilson will be the newest member of our IRF board. So please join me to welcoming Dr. V. Wilson. Dr. Wilson's role will be critical in representing and adapting our training curriculum in South Africa. And we are so excited and so thankful, so grateful to have your leadership on board. Thank you, V.
Thank you very much, Miriam. It's really appreciated. And I look forward to working hard with you all.
Yay! And today, as we celebrate this huge milestone, we also look forward to some of the new exciting developments that are happening. As you all heard from Dr. Francesca, we had a recent strategic meeting with ISPRN committee chairs. And there has been lots of discussions, but really the main goal of this discussion was that we will be working together to enhance our fellowship program. So we're planning to create platforms for international exchanges that will provide our fellows with access to more global expertise and resources. And looking ahead, we will focus on securing more observership opportunities and developing comprehensive clinical training partnerships and creating funding opportunities so that you guys can attend ISPRN meetings. And our goal is really to strengthen and advance our training that is not only just comprehensive, but also practical, meaning that it will meet the unique situations and needs of each country in Africa region. So we are not a program that only considers Africa as a big chunk of a cheese. We understand that there's a mosaic of countries within African continent. And so we hope to achieve this through a strong partnership with ISPRN. And next, as you move forward, I want to say that just remember the journey that you started with us, how enthusiastic and how inspiring you were when you first started. So we want to continue to see you guys, see your enthusiasm even after you graduate. So we invite you to stay engaged through future teaching opportunities you will have. Yuna and I will be reaching out to you for some of the teachings. And also you guys are more than welcome to participate in some of the research and writing papers or any contributions to future initiatives that IRF will have, such as creating African PNMR textbook or AI-driven teaching apps. Or crafting policy briefs. There's so many things that we can do together because I know you are pioneering, which means sometimes it can feel lonely when you are doing that. So we're here for you, and we're always open, and that's our culture. So if you have any good initiative ideas, reach out to us. We will be on board with you to do that together. And as you all know, Slack is always open to your conversations. So keep the conversations going in Slack channels, whether or not it's a consulting on cases or sharing any professional updates you will have, or just sharing any fun things that are happening in your country or in your life. This network is really all yours to keep alive, and we all look forward to seeing you with with the same enthusiasm you had when you started. So I think we're almost at the end. Let's stay online just a few more minutes to move into our virtual photo session. I would like to request that all graduates please take a moment to capture a screenshot of yourself on your computer, if you can, and send it over to me. I would like to create a special collage after this event. So if you can, please send me a little selfie or screen capture of this moment of yourself. And then I'm going to also take a moment to take a group screenshot in just a moment. So make sure if your camera's off, please have your camera on so that I can take a screenshot. So let me.
And don't forget to smile for the camera. Come on.
Yeah. All right. So in Korea, we say kimchi. I don't know what all of y'all's countries say when you take a picture. So you guys can say that out loud. All right. Let me do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Kimchi.
Perfect.
That was a weak kimchi. Whoever said that.
Okay. I have to do one more because we have a lot of folks that joined today. So I have another page that I need to screen capture. So one more. 1, 2, 3. Yay!
My mouth is
you, guys.
burning from the kimchi.
All right, so that's it for today's program. So thank you all again for being here and congratulations.
Well done, everyone. Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, faculty. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Everybody.
Thank
Now
you.
the students can become the teachers.
They must
Yes.
become the teachers.
Yes.
I have.
That's our ultimate goal. That our hope is that Yuna and Andy and Emmy and I will not be doing this, and you guys will be leading, and you guys will be the one that will be taking the lead on this program. So that's our goal here.
Francesca, this is a glass of Italian wine that I'm giving to all of them. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Francesca.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Francesca.
Francesca.
Thank
Oh, no,
you.
you did
Bye
it.
and congratulations to you all.
Dr. Tanner, you did it.
Thank you,
Fantastic.
Abina.
Thank you.
All right, so that's it for today's program. So current fellows, we don't have any lectures remaining today, so you have a free day. Not really. You have hours to catch up on your logbooks or your homework. So it's all your time now. Thank you guys all, and I will be sharing the recording of this event later today. So thank you all.
Thanks.
Thank you,